Hey, what's going on, guys? I wanted to put this update video out there, especially if you have money invested in the Elephant platform, drip, any of that stuff. This is the kind of stuff that drives you crazy about this whole DeFi space. There's a lot of unfortunate stuff that goes on. I know I personally have lost money. I know people who have bigger bags have lost a lot more money. But I posted a video not so long ago. Looks like it's more stuff that is coming out little by little about this elephant money. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I posted a video earlier. Excuse me. So looks like let's jump over here. So Cryptozoia, however you pronounce it, they sent out a article not so long ago, so it's interesting. Actually, you know what? Let me pull up the other article that I was referring to. There's too much going on here. Hold on, let me go to my video. Let me pause real quick. All right, so I had posted earlier about the exploit from the elephant. And then bankteller, he was talking about the wallet that did the exploit and all, kind of like kept giving updates on what was going on. But it was interesting at the end of his article. It was saying something about, there's an update 5. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I guess I have some more information to talk about. But what he said at the end here, hold on, so there's another update on here. All right, so on a final note, I would be very wary of investing in or supporting any auditor, dev team, investor, etc. that is high-fiving at the expense of the shared community. So this was kind of interesting because, I had a feeling this was about Forex or drip or something, and the auditors, that's pretty, there's no hidden message there. They're talking about auditors. So let me go to this update number 5. So I guess there's something new since the last time I posted. So it says the BUSD treasury has been tapped to rebuild the elephant treasury, which has always been the plan for Stampede version 5. And the upcoming version of Stampede Reserve, the Elephant Treasury, will be used to pay out yield only. Does anybody know why they're keeping different versions? Anybody know? I just been noticing that, just as a side note, curious. Redemption will be handled through PancakeSwap exclusively. 2.5 million in BUSD has been deployed to the Elephant deployer, with another 2.5 million ready to be deployed after community members have a chance to DCA in. The exploit will be patched and we will move on. The Elephant deployer will forward funds to the Elephant Treasury once a viable emergency patch is in place. Here is the latest Elephant Explorer buys to review. So let's pop over there real quick just to see what the deal is. All right, so that's loading. Let me pause this real quick while it's still loading. All right, so it looks like everything has loaded up. So this must be what he's talking about. All right, let's pop back over. So during the aftermath of this attack, you will win big. If you hold DCA Elephant, you will only lose money if you sell. Do not sell. You will realize unnecessary losses. This was an attack on our liquidity, but we have built a large war chest. Yes, we are in a fight for change. Okay, so that's the latest from bankteller. Now let's pop over here to the Cryptozoia article they posted. That's the fall of elephant. All right, so let's go down here. So I guess there was he posted or screenshotted a message from Forex that I'm sure was probably in Telegram, because this is Forex little thing or whatever. So Forex chart. He had posted Elephant version 1 flow. If you're not familiar with that, flow was so drip faucet is a fork of flow, but it was on the Tron network, and then Forex put it on the Binance Smart Chain, fixed some bugs or whatever was going on with the contract at Tron with the flow. and then took it from inflationary token to a deflationary, and it made some things better, and now it's like the greatest thing ever. Okay, so he drained the vault himself and brags about it. Trump has a major flaw, right? So then Patrick, the article says, well, shit, Forex, why didn't you tell him about it then? Is your hatred of BT, which is bankteller, the guy from Elephant, and then the same guy for Flow, so much that you would let Elephant and all investors burn? Okay, it says basically that comment. I knew there was something going on with that comment, and anybody probably could figure that out. Ray Charles probably could have seen that when he was alive. And it's very difficult for me to believe that Certex would have left an obvious exploit past their filters. An auditor that is the gold standard of auditors, and auditing a who's who of crypto giants such as Binance, Polygon, Decentraland, has some explaining to do as well. Okay, so they do have some explaining to do. Okay, so no, this is something else, but I believe Elephant and BT will recover. So like I said, their loss was about 11.2 valued, and of course that's a lot. But it's not like all the tokens were sucked out. You've got to separate out price from the quality of tokens. Price is just what the market is willing to pay. Give me some water. So massive sales, which dropped the price, only affected a small portion of the total number of tokens actually sold. Previously, I reported large buys at around the 1:30, 2 o'clock mark on a daily basis. Large money was involved, and I imagine once the post-mortem is complete, the buys will restart. In fact, the buys are already piling in, which I saw as I was actually recording the video, which was kind of crazy. Let me pop over there real quick just to see. Yeah, there's a lot of look at the, let's see if I can get the highlighter. See, the buys have already outweighed the sales. So yeah, people are buying it right now. So that's good. I mean, it's still, you can see right there the green, the sales. I mean, there's, it's coming up there, but that's a huge gap, but at least that's good. All right, so where was I? Here, right? Okay. When I first heard the news, I was most concerned if it was an admin type of rug, which of course we all are like, what the hell? Like BT rugging and fleeing with investor funds, and it was also not a base layer attack, which would be some sort of fatal flaw in the entire system. It wasn't that either. Once I heard it was a reserve exploit, I had a sort of calm about the entire thing. Every project will be tested, and successful projects even more so. Good that this is happening. That this happened early on. Soon, Elephant will be hardened against this sort of attack, which BT explains. Okay, so it took a lot to get through there. It was over 261 million in volume. Like I said, it took a significant amount of capital to bust through the systems of defense. Okay. So, I mean, you can look at the last video, or I'll post the article, links to the article. BT has deep-pocketed investors wanting this, needing this, something with a docs dev, insurance, which is very rare, and Certex level auditing, something that throws off yield and price appreciation tied up with a bow on top. Okay. Others are rooting against this. Keep DeFi degenerate is the motto. Any hint of respectability kills their narrative, and anonymous devs provide a yield outside the purview of financial institutions. But the reason I like Elephant and added it as only the second crypto in our stable, is because of the difference between Drip and Elephant. One dev is anonymous, the other is docs. We don't know who Forex is, what he looks like, or anything, even his real name. So one has a second tier automated audit, and the other has insurance, and you have the Certex audits. One has a history of projects that have 20x as his proof of work. The other has a flawless MIT fidelity background. Both don't trust, verify in their own ways. Okay. BT has to recover from this, or forever tarnish his reputation. He has personally told me that this was his life's work, and I believe him. He's not going to let his life work burn to the ground. Looks like this is just a message from him right here that he wrote. It took me a bit to understand the system, honestly, but I'm thinking more and more about devoting more time to elephant articles, as I believe it could be a game changer. Bankteller writes back, I know it is. It represents 25 plus years of fintech experience, 5 years exclusively building on-chain business and community. This isn't an accident. It's my life work. Okay. NFA, but I am selling what's not nailed down and scooping the elephant like it was the last monsoon left on Earth. All right, so this tells you about elephant. We're not going to go into that. You know, if you don't know what elephant is, you can do your own research on that. But let's pop over to Telegram. So I pulled up all Forexes because I was trying to figure out where this message came from. So I read about the updates for the animal farm. So if you don't know, on Thursday we'll be given an official launch day for the following week. All our testing will be complete, and we will be have nothing left to do but promote and get everyone prepared. So that was that one. And then right above that, oh no, that's, who cares? Then this one, Forex writes, I let people know Elephant had exploit months ago. The two projects have nothing to do with each other, and the developer of Elephant is a known scam artist. I don't know what is going on here. So let's look. Here, he says, I didn't talk about it publicly as to not give more attention to them, but in the Drip Rocket Science group, I let them know months ago, and in the DAO, etc. Right? Let's see. There we need the Drip site. Okay, that's about the Drip website. And this is about, okay, so they're not going to give any more official dates. And then, okay, so in some they're going to have an AMA on Thursday. I should have announced it. I will announce it tomorrow. Okay, so I don't know what is going on with this stuff, or what kind of beef, or who's telling, you know, what do you call it? Who shot JR, or who shot the sheriff, or what's going on, whose fault it is, or just get it fixed. You know, is my thing about it. Nobody wants to see this kind of stuff, especially people who, I mean, I only got a little bit of money in here, but I didn't have like the elephant token itself, but I am in the Stampede. But it's still, you know, same project. Elephant is back, you know, part of backing that trunk token with the BUSD. But just in general, nobody wants to see this stuff happening, you know, over and over again. It gets old, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know, guys. I don't know what the answer is. I don't know I don't know. What do you guys think about this whole fiasco? What do you think about the Forex Shark and the bank teller and their whole history and drama? Did you have a lot of money in the elephant? Do you think it's going to bounce back? You know, I don't know. What, just your thoughts in general. I don't even know where you put this at going forward. I'll try to keep you updated with anything that's going on. I don't think Forex sent anything else. It was just in the animal farm. So that's all I have. Looks like that was the latest update that I have for you.